He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. Read.
For the Most High's portion is his people.
The Most High's portion is his people. Who's his people?
Jacob is a lot of his inheritance.
Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. So now, the Most High separated all the nations. So see what Christ's going to do when he comes back. Mashiach Yahawashi, Matthew 25:31.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him.
When he come in his glory, with all the holy angels with him. He coming. He the only one said he's coming. Right. Anybody else said they coming? Nobody else said they're coming back to redeem us, to set up righteousness on this earth. But our power, Mashiach Yahawashi, the anointed Savior, who the world falsely called Jesus Christ, but that's not his name. Really?
Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory.
Then he's going to sit upon the throne of his glory. What he's going to do?
And before him shall be gathered all nations.
So all the nations going to be gathered before him. Come on.
And he shall separate them.
He's going to separate all the nations, how?
One from another.
And he's going to separate the so-called Arabs, Chinese, Japanese, East Indians, Africans, and Israelites. And so-called white people. Before him. He's going to separate all the nations. Read.
As a shepherd dividing his sheep from the goats.
As a shepherd divides the sheep from the goats. That's how he's going to do all these nations. Read.
And he shall set the sheep on his right hand.
He's going to set the sheep on his right hand. Read.
But the goats on the left.
But the goats on the left. Now let's see what the sheep are. Matthew 15:24 again. He's going to set the sheep on his right hand and the goats on the left. That's why I say y'all can't be Edomites. I'm going to show you why. Read that.
Matthew chapter 15 verse 24.
Right.
But he answered and said.
He answered and said what?
I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
He says only sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So the sheep on the right hand are the 12 tribes of Israel. Mind you, 1/3. Not all of it, because all Israel not of Israel. All Israel not going to be saved. 2/3 going to be burnt up. We're here to reach out to the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel that's going to hear this word and come back to the sheepfold. Y'all going to realize one day what these words that's coming from this Bible are true. And the only truth that we can go by. Who are the goats? Daniel 8:21. He's going to set the sheep on his right hand and the goats on the left. Who the goats?
Daniel chapter 8, verse 21. And the rough goat is the king of Grecia.
That the rough goat is the king of Grecia. The Greeks representing Alexander the Greek. So-called first white emperor of the so-called white people. So the goats represent so-called white people. I mean, they got their symbol as the 5-point star. You turn it upside down, it's a goat head.
Right.
Yeah, now they got it upside down, let you know. The Baphomet, what is that? Goat head? I mean, they show you all over. Got all these celebrities throwing up the two horns, the first finger and the last, and the middle and the last finger, the little finger. Come on. Throwing up the Baphomet. Because that's what they're about. They join unto our enemy. A lot of these celebrities join unto the enemy. But you better believe, if you don't get out of it, you're going to be put to death right with them. Because say those that are joined unto them are going to fall by the sword also. Thus said the Most High. It ain't what I'm saying, it's what the Most High said. They didn't believe more when he was prophesying it's going to rain, did they? No. But he killed everybody. Right? He killed everybody. So read Matthew 25 and 32.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 32. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left.
Right, he will set the sheep on his right hand and the goats on the left. Read.
Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand,
who are the sheep, who are the 12 tribes of Israel, 1/3, mind you, what he gonna say?
Come ye blessed of my Father.
Come blessed of my Father. Read.
Inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the
So
world.
the kingdom will prepare for us from the foundation of the world. Go in the Bible, get 2nd Ezra, the 7th chapter. Read that.
2nd Ezra chapter 7 verse 10. And I said, it is so, Most High. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion.
Hear that? Even so also is Israel's portion. Read.
Because for their sakes I made the
For
world.
our sakes he made the world. Read.
And when Adam transgressed my
When
statutes,
Adam transgressed the statute, let you know Adam had the law too. Read.
then was decreed that now is done.
Right. Then was decreed that which is now done. Read.
Then were the entrance of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. But they are but few and evil.
That's right. These days are full of travail, man, and evil, and dangers. What it's telling us. Read.
Full of perils
Full of peril, full of dangers,
and very painful.
and very painful. Come on.
For the entrance of the elder world were wide and sure.
Yeah, the interest of the following world, the previous world was wide and sure. You know, he set it up for righteousness. It's like the world that's going to come after he shut down this world that we're in, this wicked world. It's going to be wide and sure for those coming into a righteous world. And not all this wickedness that we're seeing right now, read.
And brought immortality, and brought immortal fruit.
Brought immortal fruit. But what do? We messed up. Therefore we became mortal. Not dealing with living forever and ever and ever. But I think I wanted, let's see. You skipped 11, verse 10 and read verse 11. Verse 10 and 11. Read 10 and 11 again.
And I said, it is so, Most High. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion.
Even so is Israel's portion. What's Israel's portion? Read, listen.
Because for their sakes,
For our sake, for the Israelites' sake, read.
I made the world.
He made the whole world for our sakes. Now, get Isaiah 40 and 17. So he made the whole world for our sake, but a lot of you don't believe that we got next. And you don't believe that the Most High only loved Jacob. Right? So let's see what he said full about these other nations. Read it.
Isaiah chapter 40 verse 17. All nations before him are as nothing.
Most High said all nations before him are as nothing. Read.
They are counted to him less than nothing.
They are counted to the Most High what?
Less than nothing.
Less than nothing. And what?
And vanity.
And vanity. All these other nations, you put them all together. What do you say they are? Read.
To whom then will you look?
Give me 15. Verse 15.
Isaiah chapter 40 verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket.
The nations are as a drop of a bucket. Read.
And are counted as the small dust of the
And
balance.
it's counted as the small dust of the balance. Like you put a little dust on some weights. That's all, dust on a weight. That's it. That's how you count them. Nothing. Read.
Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing.
Yeah, the people that live in the island, he said it's a very little thing. There ain't nothing in it. Read.
and Lebanon is not sufficient to burn.
Give me 2 Ezra 6 and 54. So he said all that before us nothing to be like vanity, nothing. Like dust on a scale. Let's see what else he said.
2 Ezra chapter 6 verse 54. And after these Adam also, whom thou madest power of all thy creatures, of him came we all.
We all come from Adam through Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Read.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Yeah, the people whom he chosen, who are the children of Israel. Read.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Most High, because thou madest the world for our sake.
He made the whole world for our sakes. Once again, Most High speaks once and twice. The man perceives but not. So he made the whole world, all this world, for our sake. But that's too much to remember, because y'all probably think that the world that you're in now is gonna last forever. But this world ain't gonna last forever. Ain't no hope. Ain't no hope to it. It ain't gonna last forever. Most High said he made we'll read it. Tribe of the wicked short. Read.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Most High, because thou madest the world for our sake.
He made the whole world for our sakes. Read.
As for the other people,
not the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
which also come of Adam.
Well, there are all these other nations, the white people, the Arab, the East Indians, the Africans, the Chinese, and the Japanese. They come of, all right. They also come of Adam. Read.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
We just read it. Most I said they're nothing. Read.
But be like unto spittle.
Now he come back and say that other nations ain't nothing, but they ain't nothing but be like unto spittle. Spit to come out of your mouth. Read.
And that's liking the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Yeah. Say all are put together in but like a drop that fall from a vessel. How you gonna say the Most High love everybody? From that. Say all those before him is nothing to be like unto spittle. And he like all of the abundance of all these nations, that's a drop that fall from a bucket. Come on, Ezra's gonna cry out to him now. Read.
And now, O Most High,
behold, read.
These heathen,
these good for nothing, that's worse than spit, read.
Which have ever been reputed as nothing,
have always been computed as nothing. These other people, man, most I look at them as nothing. Read.
Have begun to be powers over us.
They began to be powers over us. Servants over us, man. Come on, they over us. Read.
And to devour us.
Yeah. Like, let me tell you, say he see Jeremiah say he sees servants on horses. They're supposed to be our servants. They began to devour us. Read.
But we, thy people,
the children of Israel, read.
Whom thou hast called thy firstborn.
He called Israel the firstborn. Read.
Thy only begotten.
Only begotten. Read.
And thy fervent lover.
Read.
Are given into their hands.
We've been given to their hands unto this day. Read.
If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world?
Who is this? We so-called Negroes don't have no inheritance, no land. That mean the lands. Where our land at? How come we don't have no land with the rest of the world? If the world's made for our sake, he's saying. Read.
How long shall this endure?
How long shall this endure? How long shall this endure, he's saying. So y'all ready for it? Y'all ready for to own the world? To rule the world forever? No, a lot of y'all looking like, oh, can't be. Not us. Not the condition we in. I don't know what they're talking about. That mean I ain't gonna eat my pork chops no more. I can't do that. They gonna be trying to kill me for eating my pork chops. I love my pork chops. lot of y'all can't get away from that pork, can you? Man, you know. Yep. Stinking, smell like a dang hog peel. I'll tell you what, eat some pork and don't take no shower. Start sweating, see it don't come out of your pores. Smell like a dang old hog. Like a dang old hog peel. That's a nasty smell. Man. So I'm gonna get you for that though. Give me Isaiah 48:1. See, a lot of y'all don't believe that. All right, brother. A lot of y'all gotta understand, man. We here to represent our people. You know, we're here to represent you. Nobody else representing you. Who's standing up for us? Nobody. But this is who Israel is. Read this.
Isaiah chapter 48, verse 1. Hear ye this, O house of Jacob.
We the house of Jacob. Who live in the house of family? We the family of our forefather Jacob. Who's the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
Which are called by the name of Israel.
Called by the name of Israel. Where we come from?
And I come forth out of the waters of Judah.
We come forth out of the waters of Judah. Come forth out of the waters of Judah. Who is Judah? You so-called Negroes. So all 12 tribes come from out of the waters of Judah. Read.
Which swear by the Most High, by Hashem Shai, and make mention of the most power of Israel, but not in truth.
You know, they mention of the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, but not in truth. Why they don't mention him in truth? Because you don't know the truth. You have been taught the truth. What's the truth? That's why it says you make mention of, oh God, I love God, oh my Jesus. But you don't mention him in truth, even though you are the children of Israel, because you don't know the truth. What's the truth?
Isaiah chapter 11, verse 2.
119, verse 147. How you doing, sister? All right. Keep it moving. Keep it strong. Shalom. All right, my brother. That's love, man. Psalms 119, 142.
Psalm chapter 119, verse 142.
Right.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
So they don't know the truth. So they're being taught the laws of the Most High. He gave us 613 laws. You couldn't set up to go to hell, man. Straight up. Y'all go to church. You go to church. You taught you not under the law, right? But you're under mercy and grace, right? The law is the truth. Let me go to the 4th chapter, the 1st verse. Let's look at it. So if you don't want to keep the commandments of the Most High, that's on you, but you're going to die. Read this.
Luke chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever.
No, the law don't exist now in 2013.
The law that endureth forever.
The law endureth forever, people. Read.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
All they that keep the law shall come to everlasting life. That's why Mashiach said this in John the 14th chapter, the 6th verse. Just from what we see in here, hold that. Now read John the 14th chapter, the 6th verse.
St. John chapter 14, verse 6.
This is what he said.
Mashiach said unto him, I am the way.
He's the way. Read.
The truth.
He's the way to show us how to follow the truth, which is what?
And the life.
The laws of the Most High to lead to what? Everlasting life. Go back to Peru. You see that? So if you understand it, you can't put it together. You're going to say, oh no, he's taking the place of the law. He ain't taking the place of no law. We're going to show that again to you. Read.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
So you keep the law, the commandments of the Most High, you're going to come to everlasting life. Really?
But such as leave it.
But if you leave the laws of the Most High, you leave his commandments, you don't want to follow what he has to say, he got rules and regulations just like he got rules and regulations right here in this wicked kingdom that y'all follow. Even the wicked follow the wicked laws of the Most High. You know? Right here in this wicked kingdom, because he ruling the kingdom of men. Have you following all this wickedness, man? That's why no matter how bad you was, you still waited for that stoplight the change before you went across the street. Or you waited till that, in your car, you waited till the light turned green to go. Yeah, Mosai got y'all all set up, man. Mosai is a gangster. He the ultimate gangster. He the man of war. Straight up, what they do in war, they have strategies. And he got the ultimate gangster, the worst wicked in all the world over us. The so-called white man, as it is written in Song of Solomon, the Song of the Three Holy Children, excuse me, the 9th verse. But read this.
Such as leave it shall die.
You leave the law, you gonna what?
Die.
You gonna die. Really?
Turn to your Jacob and take hold of it.
You gotta take hold of these laws. You gotta repent, Israel, and take hold of the laws. Unless you're gonna die right with the other nations. You're gonna be a 2/3 that's gonna die right with all these other nations when the Most High send his fire and burn you up. Really?
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Walk in the presence of the light. And once you walk in the presence of the light of the law, what's gonna happen?
That thou mayest be illuminated.
Be illuminated. But y'all care too much about what somebody gonna say about me.
Right.
Oh no, I can't put on them fringes.
Right.
That ribbon and blue. Oh no, them brothers look they look too strange.
Can't grow my beard.
Can't grow my beard. No, I can't grow my beard because my woman ain't gonna like me with no beard.
Right.
She like me with smooth face like her. Like, no, all you do look at any ancient pictures, you see all the men had beards.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Everybody had a beard. Real men.
Right.
That could grow one. What, shaving their face off like a woman? You don't know whether you're looking at a woman or a man. Because real men gonna grow around his face. You grow around your face naturally. Because the white man got you doing that. Neither one got you doing that. What's up, Tony? We got next. Forever and ever and ever. They can't stop this, man. They can't stop this, man. You know, you heard it. Give me Matthew 5:17. See, I'm gonna tell you. He said, you gonna follow the laws of the Most High, you gonna die. He gonna kill you, straight up. They ain't teaching that though. I wonder why. Because they teach you not under the law, but you under mercy and grace. Keep that in mind. That's what these preachers doing, man. If it's a lie, why don't they challenge us as Hebrew Israelites? Let's get a whole big forum. Let all the Hebrew Israelites come on one side, and let all these pastors come on the other side. Y'all got pastors of LA, right? They live so rich and lavishly. It shouldn't be nothing for them to have a, what they call those, the sitcom?
Reality show.
Reality show about the Israelites and the pastors of LA. How about that? Let's have a reality show about that. And we just sit there and debate each other. Right? To see who's really telling the truth. They won't do that because they know they'll be shut down. First show, whoop, can't put that out there. You don't want nobody to know that. Too much information. Read.
Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. Think not that I'm come to destroy the law.
What they said, I didn't come to destroy the law. Read.
Or the prophet.
He didn't come to destroy the Old Testament. Where the law is at? The first 5 books of Moses. Read.
I am not come to destroy.
He didn't come to destroy. Read.
But to fulfill.
To fulfill. Read.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass.
Heaven and earth is still here. Read.
One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
That's right. We got moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, ceremonial laws, and the Most High gave us sacrificial law. But the Mashiach Abishai was the ultimate sacrifice that came and died for we, the children of Israel. Right here in South Central. Read.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
This is to the pork chop eating preachers. He said that whosoever shall break one of these least commandments, read,
and shall teach men so.
And shall teach men that we're not under the law of the Most High. And all you that follow that doctrine, read,
he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
You'll be called what?
The least in the kingdom of heaven.
You're going to be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, you're going to die. Like he just said. So you don't want to follow the commandments, the Most High gonna kill you. You're gonna die. But if you keep the commandments, what did he say?
But whosoever shall do and teach them.
Whoever shall do the commandments and keep the commandments, read,
shall become great in the kingdom of heaven.
This is how you'll be great in the kingdom of heaven. by teaching the commandments, doing the commandments, and keeping the commandments. You're going to be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Now they telling you that you're in a mercy and grace, right? But you're a Gentile. Let's find out who the mercy and grace is given to. Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9. Let's find out who this mercy and grace is given to first and foremost. We gotta break through all these lies that have been taught. A lot of these mega churches, this is what Israelites need to be doing, dealing with what these pork chop eating preachers is doing to our people up in these churches, rather than dealing with each other. Because we all know the truth, pretty much, and we all working to make it to the kingdom. But just a lot not going to make it because they too against our people. The leaders of the people cause them to err. Let's read about this. Read.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 9.
And we here because we want to see who this mercy and grace has been given to. Read.
They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth.
So they that put their trust in the Most High shall understand the truth. We just read that the truth is dealing with the laws. The truth is the law. The law is the truth, right? So who was the law given to? Psalms 147, 19 and 20. Hold that. Because those that put their trust in the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob will understand the truth. What is the truth? The truth is something opposite of a lie. But the truth is the law of the Most High. Who was the laws given to? Psalms 147, 19 and 20.
Psalm chapter 147, verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob.
He showed his word unto Jacob, our forefather, the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, really.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
His statutes and his judgment unto Israel, really.
He had not done so with any nation.
That cancels out any other nation. Really?
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
Yeah, because we've been judged by captivity after captivity after captivity after children of Israel. From the waters of Judah. These other nations have not known the judgment of the Most High. Go back to Baruch.
Baruch chapter 3 verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth.
See, if you put your trust in the Most High, you're going to understand the laws of the Most High. Read.
And such as be faithful in love.
Those that be faithful in love, what's this love? St. John 14 and 15. Faithful in love. Y'all think it's about love. Love and happiness. I ain't talking about that. What's this love he's talking about? The Most High's talking about. Let's read it.
St. John
14 and 6. 14 and 15.
St. John chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me,
he said, if you love me, if you love Mashiach Yahushua, the world called Jesus Christ, we
keep my commandments.
He said, keep his commandments. 1 John 5 and 3. He said, if you love him, keep his commandments. Do what he say. He got rules and regulations. All right. Shalom. Come on.
1 John chapter 5, verse 3.
Right.
For this is the love of the Most High.
This is the love of the Most High. This is the love he's talking about.
That we keep his commandments.
That we do what?
Keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments.
And his commandments are not grievous.
His commandments are not grievous. People be sad and sorrowful for doing what's right. Give me 2 John 6. People be sad to do what's right in the eyes of the Most High, to please him. Read that.
2 John
6.
Verse 6. And this is love.
This is love. This is love. Read.
That we walk after his commandments.
That we walk after his commandments. Over and over again. Read.
This is a commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye shall walk in it.
That's right. Go back to where you was at. It's Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth.
If you put your trust in the Most High, you're going to understand these commandments. You're going to open your eyes to see and understand it, to learn them, to live them, and